That's lovely. Right, give me a smile. Give me a smile. That's it. Beautiful, beautiful. Yep. There we go. Lovely. Can you get out of the picture, Jamie?
So, no, because it's nice. Loki, you go. Go on. Off you go, Loki.
What?
Look, seriously, if you have a desire to take pictures of wildlife, but don't want to leave your house,
Right.
Snapshot.
Why didn't you suggest that before?
Well, you weren't listening. Just got your camera out, so go get your cat. Anyway, Snapshot is a game for wonderful players, 15 to 45 minutes, age 7+, by Paperboat Games.
Well, now we know.
They've recently actually completed it and funded their Kickstarter on this.
Oh, excellent.
So I don't know whether or not you can go purchase this game, but I'm sure if you go find their Kickstarter, they will always have an opportunity.
Yeah, and once fulfillment's happened, I'm sure there'll be copies available. And they were at the UK Games Expo this year, I believe.
They were indeed, and I have had a look at the rulebook. And this is a prototype copy.
We need some kind of like trigger / warning alert here. Jamie's read the rules, which essentially means he's glanced over a few pages and gone, we'll figure it out the day. So so you're teaching.
I am
Amazing.
teaching. And do you know what, the one thing, and before we get into it, the one thing that I absolutely appreciate is the fact that the rulebook, bear in mind it's a prototype version, the rulebook is full of pictures. And for someone like me who just cannot read rulebooks, this is me awesome.
So would you say the rulebook's full of snapshots?
The rulebook is actually full of snapshots. The aim of the game, by the way, is to basically take as many pictures of different animals, and the one with the most prestige wins the game.
Well, I've already got one because I got the cat, so I've started with 1 point already. So we're Die Rollin, and we're going to get this game to the table and see how we get on with Snapshot. So you set a game up, Jamie?
I set the game up all by myself, and I even know the rules.
We'll see.
We'll see.
We've just played through a couple of rounds of this, so we've got a general idea of how it works.
So this, first of all, this is obviously a prototype copy, so everything is either home printed or printed to a reasonable quality, and I have a lovely letter from the thing.
Cease and desist.
Yeah, to say obviously it's going to be a much smaller box, more in line with the Tiny Epic Games, Port Royale, the crew. There's some updates on these symbols, an improved rulebook. Not that it really needs that much more improving. And since the Kickstarter was successful, they have got one card raccoon expansion, some bigger and prettier dice, and a custom red panda meeple as the starter token.
Wow, that sounds very nice.
So and there is also a expansion that was announced that we don't have called Flora, which featured 8 plant cards, which will enable a 5-player game instead of a 4-player game. So all very exciting stuff. And there is a version of this on Tabletopia. So if you're absolutely desperate to play it, I'm sure if you read it, chats to publishers, they may be able to organise something for you to go play. Now, the premise of this game is very, very, very simple. Here you have your rainforest, your mountain, your savanna, and your shoreline. And what you're trying to do using your assignment cards is you're trying to complete your assignment, and that gives you extra prestige points. So on this one, for example, if I get lots of animals with those types of icons in there, if I got 10 of those, that would be worth 40 prestige. And if I manage to take a picture of a puma or the Nile crocodile, that's worth an extra 5. There are prestige points on the cards here, and those are the icons that I'm on about. This is how much this flamingo costs to take a picture of, and you do that, Adam.
Just how difficult it is.
Yeah, how difficult. So if I wanted that, I would roll dice, and I'd have to get a combined total of 4, and that's more than 4. But to get to that animal, I have to make my way through the savannah.
You've got to traverse the savannah.
And I do that by placing dice on here, and I can only roll 1. So I have to get over 3. So I got a 3, perfect. So that would be perfect. If I got a 2, it wouldn't work.
It wouldn't be perfect. What would happen to the animals if you got a 2?
If I got a 2, I'd spook all of the animals, if all my dice were rolled, I spooked all the animals and they would all disappear and run away. To help me out, I do have these little tokens here. I forgot what they're called.
Tracking tokens.
Tracking tokens. So I could have spent 2 to re-roll 1 failed dice, but I only get to do that once. And equally, let's say for example it was a snow leopard and I only had 2 dice available because I wanted to put a few on the mountain. Then what I could do is I could spend all of my points. These are additions to mitigate bad dice rolls.
So they add to the dice roll?
Yeah, correct.
Yeah. Okay.
In terms of play, what you have to do is the first thing you need to do, you need to reserve, then photograph. But what I do, the last player to take a photograph goes first.
Well, that was me. I literally just took a picture of it now.
While you're playing it through, I will
explain it as we go.
Explain it as you go.
Perfect. So we've got the research phase first, which I'm drawing animals out.
Yeah. So just to begin with, so when we set this game up, obviously you got 2 of these tokens because you were first player.
Yep.
And I got 3 because I was second player.
And I've got my assignment here, so looking at this, I know what kind of things I have to get. So I'm going to research an animal, and I find a diamondback rattlesnake. Now there's a problem here, because he's less difficult to take a picture of than the snow leopard. And what essentially happened here, if I place him down, it'd spook everyone in that place at the end of my turn.
Yeah.
So instead, I can put them in my hand, right?
Yeah.
So I'm reserving this, unless you want to spend me a tracking token to reserve it yourself.
Well, I would then look at what I have and I would say no.
Okay, so I take that, and then I'm going to draw another card, because you have up to 2 of this, so it makes sense at this point. Once again,
I didn't see it.
it was a golden pheasant. That is a very pretty looking bird.
Well, I might pay 1 tracking
I'll let you
reserve
that. That's fine.
Yeah.
We're all friends here, and they
And you gain that. That's yours.
mine.
Yeah.
I keep going, right? And a South American sea lion. Well, interesting. I'm going to draw one more. An African leopard. Okay, that kind of scuppers what I wanted to do, actually, if I'm honest. Oh, never mind. Okay, so that's the end of that phase. So now I'm preparing. So I have to decide which of these areas I want to go to. And just have another look at this, just to... They're all pretty high, aren't they?
Don't forget, Adam, that if you manage to take 2 photographs or with these icons, you get this
3
even.
3 photographs, yeah.
You get that prestige.
Okay, so I think that's a really good shout. So first of all, I'm going to prepare to enter the savannah. So I'm going to place 2 dice on here. So I've got 2 chances.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to place 1 on my flamingo, 3 on my African leopard, and I'm going to place...
Did you get your tokens for placing the extra?
You know what, I totally forgot. How many animals? I put 2 animals down, didn't I?
So
I actually should have had 2. So every time you place something, you're going to be getting these. Thank you for reminding me of that.
You're welcome.
So,
I wouldn't want the angry comments underneath.
So in that case, I'm going to keep these for re-rolls in case I don't do the savannah.
Yeah.
So I'm now photographing it. First I have to explore the habitat, and I got it in 1, so that's great. So they just get tidied up. And now I'm going for this, so I've got +1 to this dice roll. And I fail.
Fail.
I get my tracking token back though, which is nice. And then the African leopard, I need 7, and I got 11. So I take a lovely picture of an African leopard. And the game ends when one of us has got 9 photos, right?
Yeah, correct.
Perfect. And that's the end of my go.
So now it's my turn. So
research.
I'm going to do some research. So I can comfortably pick one up, and I happen to have a green sea turtle, and I don't think that Adam wants to pick that up, but I do get a tracking token for that. I'll have another go again, and it is a puma. I will take the puma into my hands, which is fun, and that will be the end of
your research
phase.
Yes.
I want to go to the mountains.
Ooh.
And
you heard there's a snow leopard up there, right?
There's a snow leopard. Now, the mountains are notoriously difficult, so I feel like I need to put a bit more effort into that. Yeah. And when I get to the snow leopard, I feel like I want to add some additional opportunities to that. That's
because once you go on a mountain, you really want to be able to take a picture of something.
I do. I don't want to get up there and fail.
Okay, so you're exploring the mountain first, one at a time.
So I get a 3.
Okay, and if Jamie had 2 tokens, he could re-roll that dice.
Yeah, but I don't. But I get a 4. So I've made it up the mountain.
Huzzah.
Huzzah. With a dice to spare. So now I see my snow leopard.
Yep.
Very exciting. By the way, the game ends for a 2-player game on 9 cards.
I just said that.
Yeah, but I'm just reminding people. So
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
But I
10,
did
11,
need
12.
the 3, but I felt like it was a good investment.
I think it was a good
So
idea.
I lose that anyway.
That's not that, that's my pile.
Oh, I am so sorry. But now I have myself a
Lovely snow leopard. Wow.
and 4 prestige points for it.
That's great. Now I have a question here, Jamie. Can I place this straight away?
No, you can only do it
During the photograph phase.
In the prepare phase.
Right, I find a Bengal tiger. He's very hard to take a picture of. An Atlantic puffin, so I can't place that, so I'm going to hold on to the Atlantic puffin. And now I'm going to go my preparation phase. So I'm going to go one here.
Oh, you have to do that before you put your dice down.
Sorry.
Yeah, but no, it's fine. You put your.
Right, yes. Did I get a token for placing? You got to watch me. Did I put 2 down or 1? Just 1, didn't I?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I'm going to put this there.
You can't, because that would be less.
As preparation.
No, I don't think you can. I don't think
You may have reserve cards. That's what we previously did.
I didn't think you could put that.
If I can't, that's fine.
I know, no, that's a very good question. This is the fun. I thought it was still.
We did this last time. I was like, I'm not sure if you can or
not. This card, you can place them. Once you've placed 1 dice on a V, you may also add a number of reserved animal cards to selections in place shaded in the individual. And place 1, ignore the difficulty score. Oh, reserved animals don't get spooked. Yes, that's
so
right.
he can go there.
Yes, and this is when you do the thing. Sorry.
No, it's fine.
No,
I just close it all up. So I got to place these before I put dice on?
Yes. No, you put your dice on and then you can put those on.
Cool.
Yeah.
So I'm going to put 1 on there. I'm going to put... And I'm hoping to roll at least a 2, or I fail. Okay, so that spooks everyone, right?
Yeah, but because you fail completely, you do get an additional.
Well, I get all these
points
back first.
Yeah.
And because I didn't take any photos that round, I get 3. And unfortunately, all those sea creatures heard me. Like I tripped, and they're all gone. I alerted them to my presence.
It's a sad time.
It truly is.
Truly sad.
Oh.
Okay, so this could go horribly wrong, and it automatically has.
So you've also spooked a bunch of animals.
Yeah.
But you get 3 knowledge because now you know not to do that, right?
I know not to just bound in.
Let's just make this a bit easier. Oh, that's 2. That was close, isn't it? Okay, so I've got a hold on him.
Right. What did you have?
It was a rock hopper penguin.
Oh, nice.
Right, so...
Because of course the problem is, once you have 2 in your hands, you have no...
There's no backup,
There's no backup, right?
Okay, so I'm going to... I'm now going to place dice over here. Okay, so I'm putting 3 of these on there, which means I've automatically can get that. Is there a limit to how many you can put on one?
No, you can put as many as you want.
So that's perfect. So essentially I put more into the habitat rolling so I can actually get in there. So let's start 1 at a time. I need 3 or more. Oh, that was 2. That was on there, sorry. That was a 2. 3, so I did it. Okay, so I'm in the savannah and I need 1 or more. I need 1 or more. So I have captured both of these guys. And because I have 3 yellows, I get the first award. for having 3 yellows.
That's very good, well done.
Your turn.
Cool, I am going to learn from my failure of last time.
Wow.
Because I do need to remove some of these in my hand. So I am going to...
So you're skipping the research phase?
Skip the research phase. So I'm going to be a little bit strategic at this point. So I know I'm going to want that, and I really want this. So I'm going to pop 2 on there. And I am going to... I'm then going to drop the golden pheasant on here, which is that.
There's no way you can do that though. Is there?
No.
Oh, you just want to get rid of it?
I just want to clear up my hand, right?
Okay.
Not every opportunity is a photo opportunity. So, shoreline. So yeah, easily do that.
Easy. So they're gone.
And that is
a fail.
A fail. So I will get those back in a minute. I'm going to try to go to the mountain. I didn't get to the mountain, so I failed to take a photograph. I do get this back, and
sorry,
I get 3.
Okay, right. So, oh my God, is it?
I don't. Does the golden pheasant stay out there?
I think I was spooked because you failed at this.
Of course, yes.
Okay, so I'm going to skip this phase, the research phase. I'm going to try to get okay, so shoreline, 2 or more, 3. So I'm at the shoreline. Marine iguana. Yep. So that's 9. So I take a picture of him. And then I need 1 more. I got 6. So that rock hopper penguin is mine, Jamie.
So you're on. You're
5 cards.
5 cards. So you need 4 more cards.
And that's the end of the game.
The end of the game. So okay. So I really do.
Playing catch up now, right?
I am really in catch up mode. So I'm going to pull this out. This is the spinner dolphin.
Okay. Why is he called a spinner dolphin, do you think?
Do you think he spins?
I think he just spins around.
Like what? I'm gonna take another one, and it is
a cheeky punt.
White rhino.
By the way, here's two tracking tokens.
Tracking tokens. I'm gonna go for it again, and it is African elephant, which is equally another one. Let's keep going.
Oh, he's on a roll.
It is the black-headed gull, which I'm going to reserve. So, right, okay, interesting. I need 2. So I'm going to put that on there.
Okay, good chance there.
And I'm going to reserve the black-headed gull, and that will guarantee that success. I'm going to put I need to play catch up, so I am going to put 2 on there, and put 1 on there. I'm going to put
all 8 tokens on the African elephant. So you just have to get in Savannah to do that. So where are you starting, Savannah or shoreline?
I'm going to start on the shoreline. So
I feel like you have a vested interest in birds at the moment.
So
Did it?
So that black-headed gull is mine.
Got to roll it. Might not get 1. You've got 1.
Yeah.
Cool.
So I now have a black-headed gull. Into Savannah we go.
Come on, you can do it.
Yes.
Yay! Roll that, get a 1. Hey, you got a 1!
So
Perfect.
let's go in there, and the African
So at this point, Jamie just needs to get 1 from green, and then he'd get this award here.
Yeah.
Which would help you catch up, right? So what do we got? We've got a strawberry poisoned dart right. We're gonna have to keep this because otherwise it's gonna spook that guy. So I'm on to this phase. I'm interested in a white rhino. No, that's right. So Savannah, I got in there, Jamie. First try.
First time.
8 or more. It's a 7. So the white rhino stays where he is.
He speaks to me. Oh no, he's not. No.
And I don't get up the mountain, so I get that back, and I get a 3.
3 for effort.
3 for effort. I now know not to go up so loaded.
I have the green tree python, which I can't play, so I'm going to put that there, and that is the end. So I have to get into the rainforest. So I am going to place 2 here, and the rainforest is notoriously difficult.
And you don't have any
I have
tokens to
nothing.
re-roll, so...
The question is, do I go 3 and a 3? I'm going to go 3 and a 3 because there's no point getting in there and then
not being able to do the
not
thing.
being able to do the thing.
Right, let's go for it. Jamie in the rainforest.
If all fails, so Jamie in the rainforest gets a 4, gets another 4, gets a 5.
Hey! So you got in the rainforest, but can you catch the ringtail coyote?
Easily, after all that effort, the ringtail coyote is mine, along with the token for 1 of each.
Nicely done. Right, so my preparation. I've got to remember what I have to take a picture of. Okay, I've got to hold on to that. Okay, so. Okay, so I'm going to go to the shoreline. Oh, I also should have picked up 2 of these as well. Go to shoreline, I'm getting this guy out. I'm going to... Could I go... I'm going to go here. Wish me luck.
Good luck.
You didn't mean that. Okay. Yep, so I get Northern Gannet. And then Savannah. I need 6 or more. Yes, so I got the white rhino.
Nice, done.
Cool, and I also get an award for having 3 shoreline chaps. So I need 2 more, and then it's the end of the game for us.
Yeah, so I need to go big or
go home, right? And you're already home, so...
Okay. I see the game. I see it. Okay, I'm going to have to go 2 on the mountain. I have to go 2 on the red panda. I'm going to have to go 2 on the diamondback rattlesnake for nothing else other than for hope. So if I tricks up the mountain, I don't do it the first time, but I do it the second time.
Nice.
And the first thing on my tail I see is a diamondback rattlesnake, and I don't manage to get a photograph in time, and it's unlikely I'm going to get the red panda either. No.
But you gain knowledge from that experience.
I gain knowledge.
You're a better person for it.
I do, yeah.
Okay, so I found a lowland gorilla. Now it's pretty unlikely that the next thing I pull out is going to be a higher number, but I'm gonna go out. So it's a guanaco. I'll hold on to that guy. Right, I'm gonna go to the worst place on earth.
Go into the rainforest.
Rainforest Cafe. Okay, so here we go. 3, 2. I'm going to spend 2 of these. Oh. Okay, this guy first. 6, so I found him. Oh, did it.
So how many is that?
That's it. That's all
So
of them.
you were first player, weren't you?
I was first
so
player.
I get to go one more time.
One more round, which is only fair.
It's only fair. So there's absolutely no point me risking a card, but just out of
Sheer curiosity.
that was a.
Oh no, you're fine. It's higher, so it goes out.
Yeah. Okay. So at this point, I'm just trying to look to see what is going to give me the most points. So I'm going to go there. I'm going to go 1 on the diamondback rattlesnake, 2 dice here, and 4 on here. At this point, it's like, so I need a 4 more, get a 6.
Nice,
Of course I
first
did.
try.
Diamondback rattlesnake, get a 6.
Oh, nice.
And for this one here, I got a 5. I needed
One off.
One off. So I get that. I do get my
Tokens back.
tokens back, and that is the end of the game. So now
We have to do math.
math. There is a scoring pad.
There's a little score pad here, but we don't have a pen to hand,
We
right?
don't have a pen to hand.
No.
Is there one there, Adam?
That's like a marker pen.
We can do marker pen, right?
Sure.
And it's a white clean multiplying marker.
Amazing.
Cool, right. So, scoring. There are 3 ways to score prestige animal cards. So add up the prestige on your animal cards. So 4, 5,
In your head, Jamie. I just lost count.
11, 15. So 15.
23.
Awards. Add up the prestige on any photography awards. So I got 10.
I got 13.
Unless there's some miracle here. And then assignments. So
I got. So I was supposed to get a Tibetan macaque or a meerkat, which I didn't. I did, however, get 3 birds and 3 of the lowest thing, so that's in total another 12 points.
So 6.
Yeah, 6 of each though, right? I got 3 of each type,
Oh yes, that's 6.
so it's 12.
17.
Oh, sorry, I thought you were adding up these individually.
No,
so
no.
like I got 3 birds
Yeah.
and I got 3 of those, so I
So
thought
that'd
I'd
be
do
times
3
6,
times 3.
so
it's times
17.
okay then. I'm going to argue with that.
I got the black-headed gull,
Oh!
so that's 5.
Sniper.
But actually, in terms of year, I got 1, and in terms of herbivores, I got 2. So 2, that's worth 3. So I got in total 25, 30, 33, and Adam, you got 33, 36, 37 plus 3,
40.
40.
37 plus 3.
37 plus 7 even.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes more sense.
Is 37 is 44.
40. Yeah.
And that is you win.
Snapshot. So we just played a game of
Snapshot.
Snapshot.
So impressions coming into this game was like we played Savannah. Do you remember when we played Savannah?
Yeah,
Wild Serengeti.
Serengeti. Yeah.
And that's a really good game, but it was so many layers. It was so complicated.
It looked like it was really simple, but there was a lot of brain crunching.
Yeah.
You had to really think about what you played.
And then because it's a similar theme of like taking pictures, and you know, I was just like, oh my goodness, this is going to be an absolute brain killer game. And actually, it couldn't be simpler. Yeah, it's surprising. I was surprised how much fun I had in that game. Like,
Yeah, it was lovely, wasn't it? Like, it was very easy. Like you say, like the difficulty levels for getting and learning is very easy. You taught this pretty well. We did like a couple of rounds, and then we knew it. And yeah, I'm fairly certain we didn't make any mistakes there. But yeah, absolutely lovely. Like,
yeah,
difficulty-wise.
Rulebook is absolutely perfect in terms of it's got the level, you can see what's going on, it explains it really well. There are a few points where we're like, okay, but actually you go look at the rulebook and it
clarified it, yeah.
Clarified. It is a prototype copy, so it's difficult to get a feel from components on it, but visually it's stunning.
Yeah, like the actual photographs of the animals and stuff are great. And what I really like about this is the iconography means that it doesn't really rely on like language too much.
Yeah.
Like you don't really have to read a ton of stuff to understand what each thing does.
And I think the best thing about it is like thematically as well. Like it's so hard with a card game to get into the theme, but I found myself like commentating saying, "Oh, we're going over here, or we're doing this, or we're doing
climbing a mountain, and like, oh, I fell, and now I split the animal and stuff."
Yeah, and you were just like, "Oh my goodness!" It's how I got all the way up the mountain, and then I just completely missed all my photography shots. And I think it's fair. I feel like, even if you fail, you win because you get something to help you next turn. And I think you could have, with this game, you could have gone, well, you failed, that's your own fault. I love the tactic on the research as well. I find that like you want to get those points, and you're just like playing the cards and like, no, but I can't play anymore because I'm going to spook what's already there. We didn't really play big gotcha, but there was a gotcha there. Because if I'd known that you were going for a particular
you could have gone in there and ruined
try
it.
And speak.
Yeah.
So
when we first were going through the rules, I was thinking a valid tactic would be go somebody you just block people from getting the things they want. But we're not those kind of people, right?
We're not, and that's the benefit of it just being us two. I feel like if Will or Chris was there, it would have been perhaps a bit more of a competitive game.
Yeah,
but
we would have put a dice on every single habitat and just failed every roll.
So what were your thoughts, impressions?
Like overall, just great. I'm trying to think of anything negative with this, and like nothing off the top of my head because it's just really well done, really well laid out. And if I was to say, if you were going to ask me if to buy, play or avoid, this is definitely a buy from me. It was so nicely done, and it's one I could definitely play with kids. And you could also get done in a lunchtime as well. It's like a decent amount of time to play on this kind of game.
And this game I'm going to donate to our local school because it's a game that I think has a huge amount of educational elements to it as well, and something that they can play in at lunchtime as well. So it's just such a fun game, and I definitely would be buying it.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. Is there any negatives you can think of?
I don't know. I'm really sure. I wish I normally have a rash.
The thing is, like, I come into it very, like, kind of wide-eyed and, oh, wow, I'm playing a game, this is amazing. And I was struggling to try and find, like, weaknesses. Whereas you come in the other end going, wow, there's this, and this. And hopefully you come through the end going, I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, I do you know what? There were very few games that, like, I looked at the game and I was like, oh, okay, this looks really boring. And from the box, I understand it, it's like trying to be like a magazine cover, I get it, you know. But I genuinely really enjoyed it. It was such a fun game, and I want to find something. I want to. It's in my nature to find something to be really rude about the game and say this is rubbish. But
I think because it's a prototype as well, like even as a prototype, it's very well put together, and you couldn't even go, well, I'd like to change this or anything.
Like, I can see why this did really well backing, and I think it's a real shame that I didn't see it in the Kickstarter, because I probably would have kickstarted it straight off the bat. But
well, they were always very busy at the UK Games Expo as well, so like I'm not surprised it funded, because it speaks a lot to the kind of people who play board games these days.
Yeah, it's a massive wow. It's feeding time at the zoo here, apparently. It's a massive wow for me. I want to say something negative about it, but I just can't. I genuinely can't find anything. It's well balanced, it's well put together. It's fun, it's well paced. This
is the perfect game to play at a board game cafe.
Yes.
Like if it was there, I'd straight away be like, let's play this. Because it doesn't take too long, it's easy to teach people, and it's fun.
In fact, we've got friends coming around over Christmas, and I think I may delay donations.
I was going to say, so the school's going to have to wait.
It may have to wait. So, Matt, thank you very much to Papercut Games for approaching us and saying it's this fantastic game. We haven't done Game of the Years yet.
No.
But this has just topped the list, number one for me. And that's come from completely left field. So,
wow, there we go.
So not further ado.
So we've been Die Rollin, and thank you for watching us go through this game. You can find us on various social medias like Instagram, Facebook, and of course YouTube. So if you see us there, please leave comments because we love chatting to you guys and interacting with you all.
In the meantime, stay safe and keep rolling.